Hey guys, I'm Rob Shoecraft here with 3Storm Fitness. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna do another review about an annual impressions or annual review about some pieces of equipment that I've had in my gym for at least a year. Pieces of equipment that have gotten hard use, that have really been tested. I've done a few others. I'll maybe link to them. I'm terrible. Just terrible at optimizing things. Let's start off. I'm going to start with my IronMaster Super Bench. My initial review of the IronMaster Super Bench was one of my most popular videos. And it's a fantastic bench. I mean, it's super solid. It's about 75 pounds, I think. It has, I believe, 11 different settings. I'm sure I'm going off the course of, going off of memory from the video over a year ago. You have 3 settings on the seat, and again, I'm not going to review this. Like I said in the other ones, I'm not going to re-review this thing. But all that just to say that the versatility has just blown my mind. There's really something to say about a versatile piece of equipment that holds up. And I've done so many different things with this piece of equipment that I didn't think I ever really would. One of them, for instance, just comes to mind. I have a client. He's almost 80 years old. He hasn't been on the floor for I don't know how long, years probably. And I'm trying to get him to be able to get up and down off the floor. And one thing we're working on is I started with, started with this high up, get like an AirX pad down here, and you'll get in there and stand up. And we just lower this further down, further down, further down. And that's not what this is made for. But I mean, he's not a light guy. I mean, he's probably 275, 285. And this thing's holding up to that. Now, and all sorts of other crap. I mean, I've done chest-supported, heavy chest-supported barbell rows, dumbbell rows with this. It's been moved up and down so many times, and not very nicely either. I mean, it's held up very well. The only thing that I can even complain about is it wiggles a little bit, and there's a slight. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's a slight cant in the bench here. It's just kind of off a little bit. But you know what fixes that? Wrenches and ratchets and whatnot. I just need to retighten things. That's it. It's expected wear and tear. This thing's beautiful. Get one if you need a good, relatively affordable. I think it was, okay. Look at the other review if you want the price. Or Google it. It'll take you 5 seconds. All right, next up, we got WOSS trainer. WOSS suspension trainer. Basically a TRX clone. Although I'm sure they don't want to hear that. I'm sure TRX doesn't either, but that's what it is. It's a TRX clone. I got it hooked up to a little eye hook here. I have those little eye bolts rather. I got those little eye bolts hooked up all around my gym so I could just, space is limited. I got another TRX piece over in the other corner, which is also great. But this thing was inexpensive. I think it was, I have another review of it. I think it was 30 bucks, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I have absolutely beaten the living piss out of this thing. I do not know what else I could do with it other than just take scissors and cut it in half. I have had this thing out all over my yard. People dragging stuff, dragging kettlebells around, and it just wraps up in 50 million times and still maintains its integrity. I have people doing drags and pulls of all shapes and sizes with that sled over there. Huge weights. I think this thing's rated for 600 pounds or so. It's, well, the eye bolt and everything is obviously more than that, carabiner, but the strap itself is rated for like 600 pounds. I've kind of taken some liberal steps with that. More than 600 pounds, it's fine. All sorts of different body weight movements. Extremely versatile, easy to adjust. Like I said, inexpensive. I have nothing but great things to say about this. I don't have a single bad thing to say about this. I'm trying to think about it. Let me know if you think of something. But I don't have anything. So I can do that, and it's fine. It doesn't even shatter. All right, next up, last up. talk about this for a second. Foam piece, it's an Air-X, well, that's kind of like the Kleenex thing, right? Where everything's Kleenex even though it's not. This is not actually an Air-X pad, it is a Yes4all brand spongy foam thing. I use this constantly. I have 2 of them. I use them all the time for people. People with who need a little knee support, like I mentioned in that earlier with my client getting off the floor. Some wear and tear here, not bad. I do hip bridges from the bench with the barbell. I mean, you know, people doing bridges with 400 pounds on there, and it doesn't. I mean, the barbell's going across here, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Barbell rests, this rests on their lap, barbell rests on this. And these things are great. I'm sure they will eventually deteriorate. I wash them every time somebody uses it, and it holds up well. I use like a microfiber cloth, Norwex microfiber cloth, if you're familiar with that. These are great. They're cheap, and I can't ask for more of that. All good reviews. Nothing but positive news here today, guys. If you have any questions about any of that equipment, maybe there's something else you wanted to know that I didn't mention, please let me know. Don't be shy in the comments. I try to respond to everything. And if you like this kind of thing, if you like reviews, if you like fitness talk, and whatever else, if you like watching a guy struggle for words, same thing over again with a lot of fillers like and oh and you know, that's me. Subscribe to my videos. Rob Shoecraft, 3-Storm Fitness. Thank you very much for watching. Have a terrific day.